Hi, everybody. I'm Dr. Brian Artis. You're either at the Dr. Artis Show site or at the Artis Lab site. Either way, I'm excited that you're here. Appreciate all your support and love, and I hope you enjoy the education and products that we're trying to bring awareness to help improve your life and the life of your loved ones. This actual video is going to be highlighting some of the benefits of my daily magnesium complex. Now, those of you who know who I am, this is probably the one mineral on the planet if I had to spend time throughout the rest of my life educating people on one thing they could do to help prevent most diseases on the planet. It would be magnesium deficiency and supplementing magnesium daily. So these are some of the benefits here that are highlighted, and I wanted to bring to your attention of why it is I personally supplement magnesium every day, and I will for the rest of my life. So does my wife, so do my kids. It is incredibly impressive and what I consider a miraculous mineral. What are some of the benefits of magnesium? Number one, magnesium is a metal or a mineral that's found in the soil. And as we plant plants and vegetables actually come up out of the ground, those plants' roots are drawing up minerals or what are called metals from the Earth's soil. And they draw that up into our plants and we eat them. So magnesium is one of these metals or minerals that are required in the human body to keep us healthy, immune, strong, and cardiovascularly very healthy. So to improve our livelihoods, to improve our life experience, magnesium is massively beneficial. Here are just a few of the highlights we're going to actually share with you with research studies affixed that actually support these claims. Magnesium has been beneficially found to improve how the human body manages and controls blood sugar levels. And for those of you who may not be aware, blood sugar handling is something the pancreas handles on its own in the human body. It produces insulin to manage blood sugar. Diabetes represents, either if you're pre-diabetic or diabetic, represents a third of the United States of America's population. It's 110 million people are either diabetic or already diagnosed pre-diabetic. So if we were going to focus on trying to improve one thing that'll have a massive influence on the entire population of the United States of America and the world in general, because this applies to all human beings, magnesium helps support the ability of the pancreas to manage insulin and blood sugar. And there are several studies here that we actually provide for you to actually see those references. Magnesium also improves cardiovascular health. If there's one thing I've talked about many, many times over the last several years and with my patients for the last 20 years, magnesium deficiency is the number one cause for heart disease, congestive heart failure, arrhythmias, high blood pressure included. So I encourage everybody to supplement magnesium. Magnesium deficiency leads is the number one cause of heat strokes and heart attacks. So I would absolutely recommend magnesium every day. It also helps improve risk factors for heart disease. It improves every aspect of LDL cholesterol, HDL cholesterol, and triglycerides. And we've got those studies there also. Magnesium also is the number one thing to help prevent all migraine headaches. It is by far the number one thing implicated to causing individuals to live with migraines on a consistent basis. If you or a loved one struggles with migraine headaches, please encourage them to supplement magnesium, whether they get it from me or get it somewhere else. They need to be on at least 500 milligrams of magnesium every day. And we have the supportive studies there. Magnesium is also proven to help reduce inflammation and pain. How many people in this country are living with autoimmune diseases? Number one symptom or side effect they live with is chronic pain daily. Magnesium deficiency actually causes more inflammation and pain throughout the body. So increasing magnesium supplementation helps to reduce inflammation. And we have over 11 studies supporting the factors that we can see in the blood that are indicative of inflammatory conditions. The magnesium, if you supplement it, it helps improve each of those aspects of pain. For those of you who are females, PMS symptoms, which are exacerbated cramping periods, excess bleeding, spotting, you name it, or severe pain, any PMS symptoms are improved when you supplement magnesium. And we've got several studies here to support that also. And we're talking about every aspect of PMS. Please consider magnesium supplementation for any of your loved ones who are dealing with PMS exacerbation or extreme symptoms. Magnesium has also been proven, and we have several studies here to improve our mood experience daily. So if you're struggling with depression and anxiety, and rightfully so in the last 2.5 years, obviously, there should be enough fear, anxiety, and panic and depression from all fronts. Everyone should be supplementing magnesium to help reduce the effects of anxiety and depression. And we've got several studies here. One of these studies includes 3,000 adults, and increased magnesium daily intake improved depression and anxiety at just 248 milligrams of magnesium daily. So I would absolutely recommend 500 milligrams minimum every day for every human on the planet who are 10 years old and older. Everybody who's a teenager or adult should be on at least 500 milligrams, period. And we have several studies there to help improve your understanding of how magnesium can impact and has been proven to impact your emotional experience daily. Magnesium not only has these various research-backed supportive impacts on our health, there are many, many others. If you haven't seen the previous podcast I created about 2 years ago, it's called the Miracle Mineral. And it's at the vocalnow.com or here on the drartistshow.com page. But if you want to watch that, it's 15 diseases and symptoms that are a tall tale sign that a person is magnesium deficient. And those include things like this: osteoporosis, which is losing bone density. That is absolutely caused by magnesium deficiency. And then number 2, GERD or acid reflux is absolutely can be linked to a magnesium deficiency. Restless leg syndrome, insomnia, heart attacks, high blood pressure, cholesterol or high cholesterol. These are all some of the things that magnesium makes an impact on positively if we get enough of it. My personal recommendation, if you're going to take magnesium daily, it should be 500 milligrams at least. You will see a formula here on our product page also and on this email. There's an actual formula you can use. It's been known since the 1920s to provide an individual with the most precise amount of magnesium they should be supplementing every day. We have it explained here, but I will tell you here. If you take your weight in pounds and divide it by 2.2 pounds, which is a kilogram. If you take your weight, divide it by 2.2 pounds, whatever that number is, multiply that times 10.6 milligrams. Whatever that number is that comes out as a part of that calculation, whatever that number is, that's how many milligrams of magnesium you should supplement every day. I give an example of my weight. If you take 200 pounds, divide it by 2.2 pounds, you get that number, multiply it by 10.6 milligrams, and you get 963 milligrams. That's really close to 1,000. So I personally take 1,000 milligrams of magnesium every single day. And I will for the rest of my life to help prevent as much as possible any of those diseases I mentioned earlier. God bless you all. Thank you for being here at our site, and we hope you have a blessed day.